Hello YouTube and a very warm welcome to my new vlog. And आज we're riding this machine, which is the Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Now one of the biggest thing that you'll be noticing throughout the video. Hi.
लो कर लो बात, हम आपको गुड मॉर्निंग कहने आए और आप अभी तक सो रहे हो. चलो अब उठ जाओ, सुबह हो गई. गुड मॉर्निंग.
Hi. Hello. Even Snowy likes it. So one of the biggest things that you'll notice throughout the video would be this. This Tiger 900 is not a stock bike. This has got the Aero Race slip-on and sounds really good. Few accessories here and there, cheeky, with rear dash cams, front dash cams, Denali Decent Pro, mammoth of a light, Blockbuster handguards, Denali T3s, B6, full pannier top box setup. I've just removed them for now to make the bike as light as possible, and it's going to be one hell of a video, and I hope you all enjoy it. .888cc motor producing roughly 110 horsepower and 105 oddish Newton meters. Now this 888cc inline 3 motor is it's a gem. And why I say that, it's because first of all, Triumph is like the triple cylinder inline 3 series is like the bread and butter of Triumph. Like they've been doing it for so many years and they still do it, and they still bang the nail on the head with this. This engine sounds really good. Although इस बाइक पे Aero का exhaust लगा हुआ है, and it's a very beautiful sounding exhaust, and even in the stock settings you will really love the induction whistle on this inline 3 cylinder. It does that little pops and bangs which really put a smile on your face when you shift down or when you leave the throttle. Now talking about this specific bike, this is the Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Now in Rally Pro, what all do you get? You get these small auxiliary lights, which are the stock ones, not the D7s. You have to purchase them separately. There's a small auxiliary light that comes with the bike, which is like slightly useful, but again it's not really of that power that you might not need another pair. But again, just talking about the features, you get the auxiliary lights, you get cruise control, you get heated grips, you get heated seats, you get an adjustable windscreen, which is manually adjustable, but it is adjustable. You get tire pressure monitoring system, you get riding modes, you get traction control, you get ABS modes, and you get everything basically. Currently I'm not using the heated grips because of these bark busters. Most of the wind is curtailed, but if I was riding like in peak winters, I would be using the heated grips, and trust me, they are really good. Even the heated seats, they are very good. But anyways, yeah. And you also get a bi-directional quick shifter, and you get phone connectivity as well. So the bi-directional quick shifter is really smooth. It's really fun to operate, especially when you shift down and the bike auto blips. Even with the stock exhaust, it does those pops and bangs, but with the aftermarket exhaust that this bike has, the Aero one, it does it even more. The sound is even more prominent and makes it even more fun, and it puts on a bigger smile on my face. Triumph has nailed it with the twin radiators and the twin fans. The heat is very well controlled, but the issue is not with the heat. The issue is where the heat is being thrown straight to your knees. So say for a person of the same height as me, like I'm 5'9"-ish, 9 point something, with the riding boots I'm 5'10", and when I'm riding a motorcycle, currently it's not that hot, but when it's running hot, it really puts that on your knees. So currently I'm riding in winter, so it feels a little good for me. But if I was riding the same bike in the summers, yes, my legs would be toasted. So not really the motorcycle for the streets or for the cities. And I think that's the engine. Even with the new Street Triple, you cannot do that. But don't take it otherwise. The engine is super tractable. Even if I'm doing like 2000 RPM in the third gear, the bike cleanly pulls away. I'll show you, just wait. I'm doing 35, my bike is doing 1800 RPM in the fourth gear. Pulls cleanly, no jitters. So the bike is super tractable. The tractability won't ever be an issue with this bike, but again, the heat can be. So yeah, you have to be a little careful with the heat. What bike is this? Okay, it's an electric bike. For once I thought it was a fat bob. And what surprises me the most is, even after having such like big tires, this has a front end wheel of 21 inches. The bike is supremely well contained around the corners. Like you can really lean through the corners and feels very good. It feels composed, and especially the main aspect that inspires confidence into the rider are the brakes. Like these Brembo Styloma calipers, these are the one to go for. You just need to pinch the front brake and the bike will come to a halt. And it's just you just have to control your own body to not get thrown off the vehicle, because the braking power is so superior. But yes, the brakes are really something that inspires confidence into the rider. And the tires are really good. The tires are road bias tires on this. They're not like super off-road tires. So on the road, around the corners, around the twisties, you will really like the motorcycle, like I'm doing right now. It's a really fun motorcycle. You can really enjoy it throughout. And if you just want to cruise along, I've just put on the cruise control and I'm relaxed, laid back, upright, my shoulders are relaxed, and I can just cruise along. So it has got everything, which brings me on to the next point. This windscreen. This windscreen, personally, I've ridden many adventure motorcycles. This is one of the best windscreens I've ever seen, bike, because it is the correct height, it's the correct width, it curtails the amount of wind, and it's also not like supremely humongous, which, you know, hampers your vision on the road. So I think it's a perfect height, the perfect width, and Triumph has really nailed it with the aerodynamics of the motorcycle, is what I'll call it. Coming to one of the USPs of the motorcycles, except the engine, is the suspension setup. These Showa fork links are really something to look out for. They're fully adjustable, and you get the adjustability on the top of each fork. Few clicks here and there, and you will have the perfect bike for the perfect terrain. And same thing for the rear monoshock as well, is fully adjustable. Currently, I have tuned this motorcycle slightly on the stiffer side, because I know I'll be riding on mostly the tarmac, and since this road is slightly twisty and all that, I really don't want something with jiggles around the corners. So yes, I have stiffened up the suspension, and still it's very plush. It is eating all the small bumps, and in no way it is uncomfortable, even in the stiffest settings, even in the sports settings. It feels pretty good. The only difference that makes is it becomes much more composed, and especially when you will be doing hard braking, the bike doesn't dive much when you put it on the sportier settings. But don't take me wrong, even in the stock settings there's very less amount of nosedive. Even on hard braking it's very well composed, and even the rebound is quite well composed, so it doesn't throw you off once the springs reload. So suspensions are something which are a gem of this motorcycle. There are certain vibrations, there will be some vibrations, but I mean it's not something to really, you know, watch out for, because the bi-directional quick shifter is very smooth. Like, it's really smooth, even with the downshifts, even with the upshifts, and especially with the downshifts with the arrow. It does the pops and bangs, which really puts a grin on your face. It catches speed like nothing, really like nothing. I'm so sorry for making such weird noises, but trust me, you will understand once you feel something that sounds like this. If you take this bike off-road, if you take this bike on the gravel, on the mud, on the rocks, trust me, you won't be disappointed. Just a few clicks, the suspensions will assist you in every way possible. Put it on off-road pro mode, switch off the ABS, power slide around the turns, and trust me, you would have the biggest smile on your face that you would have never had ever before. And trust me, this is a wise investment, man. The slip-on, it's really something to invest in. Definitely it will improve your bike's performance, as it will reduce the restrictions on the airflow, but also, oof, especially around downshifts. One hell of a motorcycle is what this is. It's a beautiful color. This green is personally one of my favorites. Trust me, I'm not a Kawasaki fanboy. It's just that I love the green, and especially on this bike, it's such a beautiful tint, and it's matte, it's foresty, it's dark. It feels like it means business. It feels like it belongs in the jungles rather on the tarmac. But again, the surprising element is it belongs on the tarmac as much as it belongs onto the jungle. If you're looking for an adventure motorcycle within the budget of roughly 20 lakhs, I'm not saying that close your eyes, go for this. I'm just saying that close everything and go for this, because seriously, this motorcycle is one hell of a motorcycle. It can do whatever you want it to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and to stay tuned for such more content, subscribe to my channel, bhai. Let's grow this family to one of the biggest ones. I'll see you in the next vlog. This is your host, Motor Ruckus, signing off. Bye bye.
Quack.